The mycoverse is far-reaching and fascinating. And there's also an online mycoverse, the internet, where you can buy a bunch of really cool mushroom stuff. And to be honest, I couldn't really come up with a great segue for this video, but I wanted to talk to you about all the really cool mushroom stuff that I would buy all the mushroom lovers for the holidays if I had unlimited funds. Let's see what we got here. So first up, I gotta show you the mushroom shirts. And the reason I gotta talk about this is because I'm always wearing different shirts in my videos and people are always asking me, where did you get those mushroom shirts? And they're really cool. This one's a spore print. I've got a couple other really cool ones. These shirts come from Closet of Mysteries, and it's a store and a guy that sells these shirts, and they're really great. I got no affiliation with them other than the fact that I really like them, and people always ask me where I get the shirts. Closet of Mysteries, cool mushroom shirts. And I also got this one as well. It's a mushroom. I don't know if you can tell what it is. It's a lion's mane mushroom, but it actually looks like a lion, which is really cool. This one comes from somebody called Mike Tyson on Instagram, who also does mushroom growing kits and whatnot. Again, no affiliation, but I just really like this shirt. As I always say, it's good to have mushrooms in your body, but it's also good to have mushrooms on your body, which is why I love these shirts. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is a heavy one. Let's see what this is. Open it up. Ooh, it's a mushroom hunting eco tour with Daniel Winkler. There are some things in life that you just can't get from a book, and this includes things like foraging for mushrooms in exotic places with people who really know what they're doing, and that's what you can get with mushrooming. From Tibet to the Amazon, mushroom expert Daniel Winkler hosts eco tours that are centered around mushroom exploration. But like any experienced traveler, he understands that there's more to be seen in these exotic places than just mushrooms, believe it or not. So throughout the tours, he leaves a lot of room for kind of spontaneous adventures, even within an organized group. For the trip of a lifetime, I would certainly do this probably all year if I could. I've never actually done it, and I don't know Daniel Winkler, but I've definitely checked out the website. The tours look really cool. And again, with a name like mushrooming, how would you not want to explore that? All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, feels about 1 kilogram. Feels expensive. Whoa, it's 1 kilogram of Cordyceps sinensis fruiting body worth over $20,000. There is that famous saying that something might be worth its weight in gold, but it might be worth changing that saying to it's worth its weight in Cordyceps. It should be noted that Cordyceps comes in a number of different varieties. This is actually Cordyceps militaris, which can be cultivated and isn't outrageously expensive. It can actually be utilized as a supplement, and many people do. The Cordyceps that's super expensive is called Cordyceps sinensis. And the reason why it's so expensive is because you can't cultivate it, and it needs to be wild harvested from the plateau in Tibet by real people going out there and finding caterpillars that have this mushroom growing through their head. And since it's so rare and so hard to get, it's also very, very expensive. So luckily, to get some of the same benefits of Cordyceps, you don't have to get Cordyceps sinensis at $20,000 a kilogram. You can get Cordyceps militaris, often used for a supplement. By the way, if you want to do a deep dive in Cordyceps militaris, we did do a whole video covering it, which you can check out over here. There are other expensive mushrooms out there as well, like matsutake mushrooms, which can sometimes be $500 or more per kilogram, and certain types of truffles, but nothing in the mushroom world comes even close to the priciness of Cordyceps sinensis. So if your significant other is expecting something shiny and expensive this holiday season, you can defy expectations and get them something much better, which is a caterpillar with a mushroom growing out of the top of its head. We've talked about mushrooms in us. We've talked about mushrooms on us, but now we can be in the mushroom. There's a house just outside of Austin, Texas that's designed to look like a mushroom, and it really does. It's really, really cool, and it was on the market for a measly $2.2 million. We cannot confirm nor deny that mushrooms were actually used in the construction of this building, but I'm willing to bet you could definitely convince your house guests that the walls were made of mycelium. We won't tell anyone. With great waterfront views and plenty of space to put fruiting blocks, this one is a hard one to pass up. Unfortunately, it looks like this one is sold already. Some other mushroom lover came along and scooped it up, but you'll just have to keep your eyes open for the next $1 million mushroom house. Let's see what else is under the tree. It's a big one. Feels immunomodulating. Oh, it's a bunch of FreshCap stuff. Mushrooms are always a great gift, but I wanted to show you this because we're doing a holiday giveaway in partnership with a bunch of our other mushroom friends, and we're actually doing it on Instagram because that's where a lot of the other people that are part of the giveaway are on. So if you want a chance to win some really cool mushroom stuff and also check out some of the stuff from the wider mushroom community on Instagram, go ahead and check that out. It's super easy to enter, and I think you're gonna love it. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, it feels a little morbid actually. Whoa, it's a Mycelium coffin. So this probably isn't the best Christmas idea, but I saw this, you could purchase it on This Is Why I'm Broke, and I just thought it was such a cool idea that I wanted to add it into this video. It's a mycelium coffin, and basically how they do it is they grow it by, taking a substrate and adding the mycelium and having the mycelium form the coffin. But what's really cool about this is when you bury it, it will obviously degrade over time and add the nutrients back to the soil. So I don't know how reasonable that idea really is and how well it actually works. I've heard of other things too, like the burial suit, where you basically wear a suit that has mushroom spores in it, and when you're underground, it will cover you in mycelium and bring your nutrients back to the earth after the mycelium takes over in kind of a perfect circle. And again, it's kind of morbid, but it's also kind of a cool idea that you can take something like a coffin and make it out of mushrooms or make it out of mycelium and just kind of work with those cycles of nature. This is called the Loop Coffin, and it's done by a company that's based in the Netherlands. And to be honest, I don't know if this is gonna go mainstream or how feasible this idea actually is, but it's kind of cool to think about, and it's also kind of cool to think about all the other potential possibilities with this type of technology. Although I highly doubt it, I hope that these suggestions were helpful in you sorting out your last-minute Christmas gifts. I did write to Santa hoping to get that mushroom house for Christmas, so if you're living there, you might want to pack your bags. I'd love to know what you have on your mushroom wish list, so please let me know in the comments below. Happy holidays from everyone at FreshCap, and we'll see you in the next video. Do you want to become a functional mushroom expert? I've got just the thing for you. It's a new ebook called Mushroom Powered: The History, the Science, and the Benefits of the World's Most Fantastic Fungi. At over 130 pages, it's absolutely packed with all the information you need to know to learn about the world's most powerful medicinal mushrooms. And the best part, it's 100% free. You can download it right now. Just click the link in the description, enter your email address, and I will send it to you right away. I hope you love it.